though she only had a third grade education, she had what the old folks used to call mother wit. Oh, y'all don't hear me now. She had mother wit. And so by sitting at the foot of Mama Annie, you know, I learned everything that I needed to learn to be successful in life. The first thing I learned is your church is your family. You know, and God is the head of your life. And if you follow those Beatitudes and those 10 commandments, generally things work out pretty well for you. It's not hard. It's not difficult. It's just straight up simple, you know. And you know, after high school, I went into the service. While in service, I started taking classes. After classes, I went to Cal State LA, political science major. From there, I went into the government. I worked for the Greater LA Economic Development Corporation, which ran the war on poverty for LA County. And found out that the one thing in life that I particularly didn't care for was politics. It just didn't suit me. It wasn't my thing. And so a friend of mine came to me one day, and he was a headhunter, and he said, you know, I got this opportunity at McDonald's. And I said, oh, McDonald's Douglas? And he said, no, McDonald's hamburgers. And I said, oh, no, you done lost your last mind. You know, I worked this hard to get to where I'm at. He said, well, you know, really, let's take a look. He said they just were listed on the New York Stock Exchange a couple of years ago. Their stock is doing this. The executives in the company are on a fast track. The program that you're going into would be a fast track program. They'll pay you half again as much as you make now, and you get a company car, stock options, and profit sharing. And I said, where could I sign up? And that was in December of 1973. And the first store that I worked in was in La Puente on Hacienda Boulevard, and 9 years ago we purchased that restaurant. You know, so today our family owns 14 McDonald's restaurants. Our daughter owns 3, and my wife and I own 11. Our youngest son is coming into the business. He's in the second generation program, and he'll purchase a store from us before the end of the year. And then our oldest son is a Buffalo Wild Wings franchisee. He's at a store on Crenshaw Boulevard in the Crenshaw Shopping Center and also in Torrance. And then as a family, our oldest son runs the latest addition to our restaurant business, which is called Rapport, which is in full service. We hope those of you who've been there feel like it's upscale and nice restaurant in Victoria Gardens. So I read this book once called The Millionaire Next Door. And one of the things that they say about the millionaire next door is that they're married to the same spouse. So for us, it's, since 1971, consecutively, and to the same woman. So, you know, that family stability is such a big part of success. And that's why I always talk about it, because it is. And so, in McDonald's, I think I've had the opportunity to learn a lot and to accomplish a lot.